Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know, and that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe.
Well, I just ran out after that hydrate.
Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours.
I need to get myself some
turn
bottled
a
water,
blind
probably.
eye while you leave with your spoils.
In the future. Like a whole... Like, a whole bunch of them.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I'm going to be one of the 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Sadu.
Please allow me and Alizé to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What would your mother say if I let you 2 go by yourselves?
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Of course.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
You have no idea who we are. Especially
Not
me.
in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
This guy's perpetually angry. Miss Searing, I want to talk to her. You captured the boy as he was about to make off with our food. You must be very hungry to take such risks. Maybe we should give him something to eat, reward him for his boldness. Ciri's the nice one in the relationship between Sadu and her. You will be received as invited guests, and so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence above all else, remember this. Dancred in particular will be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. And are you and the children ready? I will explain the route once we are outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it as an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I would expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. Magnine? The lowly task of keeping watch over provisions would not normally befit the sun, but these being unusual circumstances, I will let no man take that which is not by right theirs. Alice? Where do you think their headquarters are? I assume there are a few others beside him and his commander he mentioned. We will do only as instructed. After all, this is what we have been striving for ever since we arrived. Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Children in the lead, I want you where I can see you. We do have names, you know. I'm Alice and he's Alphino. And last but not least, there's Davel. Davel, where have I heard that before? No matter, Alphino and Alice, we will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter. Run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creature bar the way, we go around them. Once you choose to depart, Julius will accompany you. Alphino and Alice will then begin moving towards the destination. Make your way to Liminal Station 4 without falling behind. Okay, same thing as anything. Ready to make a dash for the station? Yes. Over that hill, right? Bear. The bear. Gotta move around. That must be the road he mentioned. Just ignore the bear. If we follow this, it should lead to the station. Not the easiest surface to run on. Oh yeah, that's it over there, I think. We'd better not draw attention. That's the station, I presume? Jotun. Jotun. I think it's Jotun. Jotun? This is pretty close to the tower. Good, it looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, we're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you've kept to your side of the bargain, we carry on. This asshole. North of the station of Regio Domorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear us to shreds if given the chance. Keep close, no wandering off, understood? Of course. But first, let me check this new piece of gear. Please don't look good with my outfit. Maybe... let me dye it. Looks better. There, much better. From here we'll be heading northeast, keeping to the left of the railway. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. They would attack their own countrymen? Aye, they spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection. The chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you're to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I will not take that chance. With that said, let us proceed. Tower of Babel. That's pretty cool. templated ability. It's so cool. I see why your comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent has a cure for the afflicted, or tempered as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we may administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? For all I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people. They're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. Damn, look at this train. That's a pretty cool looking train. Oh, my bad. Looks like we're not being followed. We will continue onward. Someone's level 87. Oh, you handled them without me? I meant what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of a desire to remain undiscovered, and that is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. Keep following the railway. You really shouldn't be looking down upon the temper and cure. I wonder when we're going to go into the tower. Oh! Second aetheryte. What's up here? Unless it's underground. But these are different kinds of tempered. They look almost like the lunar primals. That look pretty cool. I wish I still had my horns and tail though. I love those eyes too. Look at what they have become. Would you still stand there and claim that they can be cured? Yes. Those exposed to a vast quantity of a primal's ether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Yeah, this, at some point, some people are too tempered to be cured. Then you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you will think twice before speaking of a cure. Are they inside of this place? Are they underground? They must be underground. We're almost there. You have kept your side of the agreement, so I will keep mine. This way. Ah, I see. This is Tertium, one of Garlemald's largest stations. It now serves as our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I will be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. Theodora? Who's Theodora? ... She clearly has no intention of speaking with you. Doesn't trust me. It's so cool seeing stuff like this in a Final Fantasy. I'm getting the Aetheryte first. Aetheryte is not responding. Like the one in Thavnair. Ratatan. Where's Daddy? Did he... Oh no. You mustn't worry, darling. I am sure he managed to escape, just like we did. Oh no. It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. They could have done a lot worse. Even so, I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed, and if Julius was willing to make the perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. They may be shielded from the wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guests, the others will not take kindly to your presence. My commander is in the locomotive over there. Locomotive. So cool. Imposing commander. I will deal with you in a moment. Wait. I think this guy was in the launch trailer. I recognize that collar.
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Oh, Quintus.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
Maybe he wants it that
We
way.
lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned.
Such a long distrust of magic users.
Conquest and Empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would.
He doesn't trust us.
But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand.
Understand that. Okay, the dialogue's cutting out again.
What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end?
End it. Yeah.
Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Yeah, listen to Alpha now.
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoil.
Spoils, yeah.
That
kind of
is
has a
why we
point.
Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
Am I not going to get a word in? He's telling us to get the hell out.
You will remain here while I decide what is to
Or
be
not.
done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one
Condition. Okay. What is it?
collar them.
Oh, collar us. What?
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too
shock
far
collar?
or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock.
Oh, that's messed up.
Stop! Keep away from that one.
Why aren't you putting one on me?
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Oh, he has a bit of respect for me.
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Twins keep on getting hurt. Stop it.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Unless you keep getting shocked.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
On the coldest, blackest of nights, meager though it may be, we must share the warmth of our fire. Oh. Ultra font.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
Yeah, I have much more depth to my characters
You
than
will
just
be
killing
their
things.
warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
So we're stuck here now. Well, Alphino and Alex say are. I'm stuck with having to follow the rules.